Hello students, it's Mr. Dusick. What we're going to be looking at today is day 25 math, and we're going to be focusing on hexagons. So what we're going to start off with is our solve and share. Emily wants to buy art that has six-sided shapes on it. Draw a circle around each piece of art that Emily could buy. So what you're going to do is you're going to be taking a look at these different pieces of art. The paintings on the walls, the sculptures, and you're going to circle the ones that have something in them that have a six-sided shape. So if we let's take a look at one right here. This one right here. How many sides are on this shape here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has a six-sided shape on it, so I'm going to draw a circle around it because that's one that Emily could buy. Take a look closely at each of the pieces of art so that you can see if there are any maybe hidden six-sided shapes. They may not look exactly like a hexagon, so have a sharp eye as you're looking through that and circling on your paper. All right, once you finish that up, you're going to be using some pattern blocks to find different ways to fill a hexagon. So in your packet on page 5, you have these different pattern blocks. Yours might be printed in black and white, but you might have the hexagons, trapezoids, squares, rhombuses, triangles, and these narrow rhombuses as well. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using those to make hexagons in different ways. So my recommendation is not to take all three of these hexagons to fill them, but see if you can find different ways to fill it with the other shapes. You probably will not be able to use the squares or the narrow rhombuses. They don't really work for this task. So, but your triangles, rhombuses, trapezoids, and hexagons will work. So see if you can find 6 different ways to make a hexagon with these. All right, after you finish making the hexagons in as many different ways as you can, you're going to be completing the hexagon page. So we have questions 3, 4, 5, and 6 to answer. You're going to color or draw a circle around the hexagon in each row. Say the number of sides on each hexagon. So I'll help you out with the first one. We're looking for the hexagon. This one's a triangle, so I'm not going to circle or color that one. This looks like it might be a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. A hexagon has 6 sides, so this is probably it. Let's look at the other answer choices before we color that one in, though. This is another triangle, and this is a square. So this is my best answer choice, so I'll color that in or draw a circle around it. You're going to complete 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Again, looking for the hexagons. After you finish that, you're going to be completing the shape jumble. What you're going to do for this one is you're going to color all the circles red, color all the triangles blue, and all the squares green. Circles are red, triangles are blue, and the squares are green. Once you color them in, you're going to count how many circles you colored and write the number. How many triangles you colored, write the number, and how many squares you colored, and write the number there. All right. So I did include a link to a couple of math games that you can use. One of the math games is this Fill the Hexagons. So you have a couple different ways you can use this math tool. You can either roll the cube and then take the shape that's on it to put on a hexagon. Or if you want to just take shapes and pull them over to build the hexagon, you can also do that. If you want to rotate a shape, let's say I wanted to put on another of these, can be a little bit finicky, I found. So what you want to do is hover your cursor over the shape. This corner doesn't like it, not this corner, not this corner. Oh, you see how it made the little rotation arrow? That's how I know that I can click and drag to rotate that shape. I'm going to rotate it to the orientation I want, and then I can put it onto my fill the hexagons board. And I think I'll do one more. So I'm going to find where it shows the rotation, rotate it a bit, and then I can drag one off to put on there. Same with the trapezoid. That's not the rotation symbol. Neither is that. Neither is that. Oh, there it is. I can rotate my trapezoid so it's where I want it to be. Okay, so that's one of them. This is from the investigations link on the home page. The other link is this patch tool. It works in a similar way, but a little differently. You still have all the same shapes, but the rotation mechanism is a little different. So if you want to rotate the triangle, you have to click on this rotation button here. It gives you a little rotation icon, and then you click on the triangle and it will rotate it. Okay, click again, and now you can move it around. So you can also make a hexagon using this. So I'm going to grab a few triangles and see if I can make a hexagon using triangles. Okay, we're going to rotate. Actually, you know what? I don't need to rotate that one. All right. Oops, rotated a little bit too far. That's okay. Go back and click it. And we can get our shapes good to go. There we go. Made a lovely little hexagon there. So you got a couple different online math tools to help you make hexagons. If your parents say it's okay to go on those math tools. Otherwise, that was hexagons today. Just remember that hexagons, this yellow one right here, have 6 sides. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.